Hey guys, Joe here, and here we are to talk about the Luna Blaster. Now this is a new blaster that is really weird, let's say to be the least. That's all I can really say about it. It's really weird. It has a very short range, so you will have to kind of get up in your opponent's face. It has very good impact though, and it has very good fire rate, so it'll do that high damage very quickly, pretty much one-shot most people, and just do okay. If you want to read it, here it is, just detonate to close range, and of course the Inkzooka for far. Now the ink mines, you can kind of just place these down, place one or two, and then just hope that people run into them, or you can place them in choke points, and a lot of time people just walk into them and die, or you can also use the Inkzooka after you get full on your special meter, and then that'll just allow you to hit people from really far away, because this thing really doesn't have any range or far range. So yeah. But what I really like to do with this weapon is get run speed up as much as I can. Right here on this account I only have one run speed up as far as a main, but just get a lot of run speed up. Well, I have two, but yeah. Secondary, I really like Ninja Squid because once again it lets me hide, and then I can just kill people without them knowing I'm there. So overall Ninja Squid's good. Finally, ink resistance up because sometimes you'll be walking into the opponent's ink, because I really like to be walking a lot with this, and then you'll just walk into their ink, not take as much damage, and not go as slow. So overall ink resistance is very nice with this weapon. Let's go on to testing it though, and quickly get into this. So as you can see, shoot this once, and it kind of splats. As you can see, you shoot it into the air, and it like explodes. As you can see though, it shoots very sluggishly, and it's really kind of weird to use. If you do hit it on the opponent though, one-shot kill. So if you do happen to get close, it'll one-shot, or even if you throw it like right there, still one-shot. So if you shoot it nearby, it'll one-shot. But the problem is, as you can see, it just doesn't shoot very far. You can also shoot it in the air, but it's flat a little bit. See? It doesn't really make sense how it actually splats down, but you know, it splats a little bit, so you can kind of just shoot this in the air. It has pretty good ink efficiency, as you can see. Like, I've been spamming this thing, pretty much no ink is gone. It takes like 0 ink to use this, so you can't really just spam this over and over and over again. So it can be okay to get the ground. It doesn't shoot very far though. So yeah, also you'll be walking pretty slow when you just keep spamming it, because you won't be in your running animation, you'll be in your little walking shooting animation. It does do okay damage to these big people, as you can see. It does just that decent damage. You can shoot just nearby. A lot of times you can't shoot this between two people. You can see, just blow them both up. It's an okay weapon. Mostly the nice thing about it though is that it has so much ink efficiency. You can just keep firing this for a long time. Never have to go back, never have to reload. I like it a little bit more than the regular blaster. I don't know if it's any better, but it's just a little bit more fun and you can get the ground pretty fast. Now, one thing nice about it though, is that you can also send out these little traps. Let me put that down. So the mines, which I do not think will explode on these, but you know, they just explode and overall it's decent. And finally, you know, once again, we have the Inkzooka. And with the Inkzooka, you can just fire it up, get it in between two people, fire, does decent damage, far range. It's just the Inkzooka, which a lot of weapons have. And as we see, the mine actually blew up, so it did blow up over time, at least in this mode. But yeah, overall, shoots pretty far, does really high damage, but it doesn't shoot very far. It shoots very close, does high damage, and it's hard to get people from range. So if you do want to get people from far away, you'll have to stack up your Inkzooka, which can be kind of hard because it doesn't get the ground the fastest. So it's kind of weird. It's in a weird spot. Definitely not one of the better weapons in the game, but it is very fun, and I'd recommend for you all to give it a try. But now let's get straight into the actual turf war, so I can actually show you how to use it. Okay, so we are back, and we're in this huge map, which will be very terrible for this launcher, or for this blaster. If you have this map, I would really not recommend it way too well, because it doesn't get the ground very fast, and the map's just so huge. So overall, if this map is up, or if the other huge map is up, I would not recommend this weapon. You want the small maps, just like the mall, or just pretty much the warehouse, the mall, stuff like that. But this type of huge map, really, it's more focused on the snipers, more focused on the squelchers. Pretty much not very good for this at all. But I'll be trying to do it. It is kind of annoying though, because in this game, a lot of times you just won't be able to play with your favorite weapon until the certain maps come up, so it can be a little bit annoying. That's my probably least favorite part about this game. You can't pick the maps. But let's go over here. As you can see, did pretty high damage, but of course this other guy just came up. I will probably be doing very bad in this map, because just the map is so hard, but I can get some of the ground. I can place down some mines, and this will probably be my main use, because I've placed down a mine right here. Let's see if I can place another mine. Yeah, of course you can only do one mine at a time, I forgot that, but place down a mine, and now if they try to go through that one choke point area, they'll be faced with a mine, and probably die very fast. Nice thing about this also is that you can kind of just shoot it about when you're next to people, and it'll kind of just hit them. You don't really have to aim way too well, so this is a little bit more noob friendly personally, but it might be a little bit less noob friendly though, because you do have to get close, which can be pretty hard. Let me fire this thing off. There you go, destroy that. But of course it is also kind of noob friendly because it does take so little ink, so you don't really have to get used to going under that much. You can just kind of fire, fire, fire all day long and get a lot of ink to shoot up in the air. As you can see though, I don't get the most points. This weapon is not the fastest at getting points. It's not really the fastest at much. It's decent though. I like the weapon. But shot him once, did not kill him because it wasn't a straight on shot, and then he could just shoot me. With this weapon, you really have to get one straight on shot right to the middle. It'll kill them, and then you're good. But if you don't get that shot straight to their body, you're pretty much doomed. Let me see if I can shoot him. Shot up here, so now he's behind us. That is pretty bad. This map is really fun and dynamic, but yeah, as you can see, I really can't do much in this map. I can place down some mines, hope the people hit the mine. I can place one right here. Somebody's probably gonna hit that. Fire, fire. Got somebody, but yeah, really in big maps, go for something else. But in small maps, if I was playing Mall or something like that, which there aren't any small maps when I'm currently playing right now, but if there were, then I could be going up very close, doing the high damages. I can still get a lot of the ground though. I can still place my mine. As you can see, I'm still not worthless, but I'm just not the most useful class in the game until I get a smaller map. You can kind of just shoot these up here, but see, I have to be very, very, very close to hit them. Yeah, I have to be very close. Also, if you do hit some of the like little things that people place down, sometimes you can make so you don't actually like, so your bomb doesn't really splat as much. Spawn death, but yeah, we completely got wrecked. But hopefully you learned something. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.